friends, it's Christy from Good Sense Dogs, and today we are going to talk about some other pets that you can have other than dogs. We've been talking a lot about dogs, but over the next days and weeks we'll be talking about some other animals that you can have as we do in our regular in-school education program. So today we're going to be talking about amphibians, and amphibians are creatures that live mostly in the water, and we have some examples of those today. We're going to start with this little newt here. This is the central newt, and he is found in Missouri and in the Midwest. He's pretty common out there actually, and these guys are pretty slow moving, unlike their relatives like geckos and things that can be very speedy. But these guys are pretty slow, and they're easy to keep as pets because they can just live in little terrariums like this, mostly with water, and then he's got the little plants to climb up into if he wants to. So these guys eat. You can get little pellets that are sold specifically for newts or salamanders. They can eat little worms like waxworms or mealworms, or even blood worms like this. You can get these things at your local PetSmart or Petco, those kind of stores. And these guys are really cool to just observe. We need to make sure to remember when we are handling amphibians that our hands are washed both before and after, because amphibians can absorb through their skin, and so we don't want to transfer anything to them. They also, some amphibians can send out toxins through their skin to us, and so we want to be sure that we don't put our hands in our mouth or on our face, and after we handle an amphibian, that we wash our hands right away, because we don't want to transfer any of those toxins to us. So next, I have Brody and Wesley from Brody's Slither Critters with us today, and they're going to show us some cool frogs that we have on display. So we're going to start with Wesley.
This is a Pac-Man frog, also known as a South America horned frog, which in my opinion makes no sense because they don't even have a horn, but you know, names. They typically eat worms. Do they eat crickets? Crickets. And eventually, if they get big enough, the amphibians. This guy's name is, as you can see, they're pretty jumpy. This guy's name, we named him Ghost because, you know, Pac-Man Ghost. He's only a baby right now, so they get pretty big later on. But, you know, he's just a little baby, so he's only the size. He'll eventually get twice his size. They're pretty good pets. They're really nice to have, as you could see. Sometimes they're agile, sometimes they're not, but most of the time they're really chill pets and really nice. Okay, that's the Pac-Man frog.
Alright, and this guy here is a chubby frog. They're also called, well, breeders call them chubby frogs, but they're also called Asian painted frog, rice frog, and bubble frog, and a bunch of other names. Yeah, these guys in the wild live up from 2 to 4 years, while in captivity 6 to 10. So that is a significant difference in my opinion. And these guys, they can get around this size, maybe a bit bigger. Around 3 inches is what I saw, but they can get bigger than that. These guys are really chill. These guys eat very similar to the Pac-Man frog. They eat crickets, mealworms, and other insects like that. And these guys are very chilled. They don't require much care, similar to the newt and the Pac-Man frog. And they're just overall a great pet to have.
Most of these guys because they're amphibians, they have to stay really moist, so you might want to make sure that you have like a spray bottle or a way to keep the dirt or their substrate really moist, because they need that to survive. They can't dry out. That would be really bad for them. So this is Christy from Good Sense Dogs, here again with another lesson. Thanks guys, and we'll see you later.
Bye.